retired, right?
I am retired from a paid job anyway. I took it upon myself and I met with our ESD folks today and I had a good conversation. Didn't get the commitments I wanted out of them, but I did open up a dialogue with them, and I would like for our ad hoc committee to meet with these guys so we can set some kind of framework of working together going forward on this new ESD. We got to have a solution. We got to start planning it. I'd like for us to start planning it. I'd like for us to.
You mean our fire ESD?
Our fire ESD.
Again,
My whole concern with this whole thing is we're only going to support half of our Elgin community, and I got a problem with it. So there's better solutions out, and we can start the conversation.
I'm going to start one with TML because they're the ones who do our resolution.
You do know that ESD can't take care of EMS if it's ESD 3.5.
We opted out of it, so they can't have anything to do with us.
Right. But the ESD 1, yeah.
I think, again, I would say, one, as we talked about, working with our ESD here is one option that still have. What the mayor and I talked about today was that, again, I guess I said this earlier, I think we get the budget behind us. We can, but I think, one, right there in that conversation, it just shows there's so much information that we're not clear on. I think we may need to, there are different people that have more experience, specialized in this field. Having a consultant come in may be worth it. But I think there's a multitude of different options available to us, and certainly working with our current ESD would, I think, just on the surface would make the most sense if we could do that. But there's a lot of issues to cover, and one of those is their service area is a whole lot bigger than just the city of Elgin, and then if the city of Elgin is going to supplement and pay, which we're going to have to. Well, how are they going to charge how's everybody outside there area going to pay a fair share?
Whole big discussion.
Well, I'm just saying there's so many different issues that I think it starts with the council figuring out how we want to do it. Do we want the committee? Is it going to be the same committee? Do we need to have people other than council members on that committee? We've got other people that have more experience that we can bring in. But I think the main thing is, it really is kind of the same conversation we had about the charter. It's a big issue that we shouldn't rush. Now, having said all that, we want to make crystal clear, all that's predicated on the fact that we can bring in a temporary service very quickly. I'm not concerned about that at all. And we'd only have to do that, I think, is if Bastrop County tells us for some reason they're going to quit providing the current service. But even then, figuring something out and temporary in the short run won't be a challenge. After our last council meeting, the next day we had a service provider reach out to us saying they wanted to come out and talk to us, somebody different than Acadian. So it's something we need to move on quickly. At the same time, I don't want anybody to think that it's an emergency. Well, I presume that's why council made the decision we did. Too rushed, and we're not in people aren't at any more risk than they have. I guess I'm saying.
So, may I say this, and we've kind of talked around it, but I think what we need to say tonight is be very clear that it is not the city of Elgin's intention to leave anybody without service.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what we voted about the other night, and for anybody to say otherwise is mistaken, because we do intend to see to it that we're covered.
And better.
Yeah.
A goal for it.
Not sure how this seems to some people might turn into a city-created situation.
Right.
We didn't create this. We didn't cause it. Bastrop County clearly has as much responsibility as we do. The residents, to all the people in ETJ, we're not hearing much from them about what they're going to do. You know, there's some people expecting the city to run with the ball on all this. We can't do that. Literally, we can't provide that service for everybody. So the mayor and I agreed this is a priority. So I want you to know we'll be moving on it quickly.
We can be agents for change, though. That's the thing.
All right, it is 7:40.